This video is on the technical analysis of NASDAQ 100, and as you guys can see at this point in time, we're on the weekly chart. And in regards to this chart, which is the weekly chart, previously we had spoken about how the market had given us this huge W structure, and we said that because the structure started at this point, ideally we would love to see price actually move further up to around that level to close in line with where this huge W structure or double bottom actually started, right? But what else do we see, guys? What happened over the last couple of weeks is that we saw price actually giving us a double top over here, which is actually an overextended double top, as that first leg is quite high compared to the second leg, and it also has a neckline at that point. And what this means is that it is quite possible that we may potentially see price close below that neckline, only to head up to the neckline to test it and then push further down and maybe to around this level. Why do I say this level? That is because this is the neckline of this huge W structure, and I believe that should price from where it is actually move further down to around this level. At that level is where I believe, as I said, we should look for those potential buy opportunities. And that is because, as I said, guys, we have this huge W structure or double bottom. It started at this point, and ideally we want to see price end at that level. So what I'm saying in other words is that at this point in time, the market, even though it seems as if it's looking to push further down, it is quite bullish. It is quite bullish, and I believe that we should for the most part be looking for potential buy opportunities, right? To add to this, it is my belief that price, remember, is at a very strong level of support, as we had multiple rejections at that level. And as much as it has given us this double top over here, I believe that that double top is a trap. And the reason why I say so is because, as I said, we have this huge W structure and the market is bullish. And what's happening at this point in time is that because the market had given us this double top, a lot of traders and investors have actually sold at this level over here and place their stop losses just above. So those stop losses are actually liquidity, and we all know that the markets will always go to where the liquidity is, as liquidity is money, right? So chances are we're going to see price at around this level move further up to grab all of the stop losses that are located here, as well as to move further up to complete this huge structure that I spoke about. To add to this, if you were to pay attention to this area over here, you would see that the market had also given us another double top. And as I said, guys, whenever it comes to these double tops, we all know that a lot of traders and investors sell on the second leg of that double top and they place their stop losses just above. So we have a lot of money stuck here, guys. We have a lot of money stuck there. And as I said earlier, we all know that the markets will always go to where the money is trapped, right? Anyway, let's head down to the daily chart and see what's happening in regards to the daily chart. All right, just bear with me, guys, while I adjust my channel. Let's have a look, right? And let's just zoom out. And just to recap, guys, remember on the weekly chart we spoke about how the market had given us that huge W structure, and we said that because it started at this point, we want to see price continue to move further up to close in line with where it started. Another thing that we had mentioned is that the market had given us a double top over here, and I said to you guys that this double top is most likely a trap, as we know that a lot of traders and investors sold at this point, placing their stop losses just below, right? The third thing that I spoke about is that the market at this point in time is at a very strong level of support, and what this means is that we may potentially see price from this level actually move further up. Another thing that I also want to bring to your attention is that if you were to look at this channel over here, you would see that we have a rejection over here, a second rejection over here, and potentially a third rejection over here, which speaks to what I said, that we may potentially see price move further up because the market is also at a very strong level of support here, as we had multiple rejections in and around that area, right? So let's just zoom in and see what else is happening in regards to the daily chart. On the daily chart, the market had also given us another overextended double bottom over here, right? And just like with double tops, we know that a lot of traders and investors bought on the second leg of that double top and placed their stop losses just below. So it may well be possible that this entire move over here is actually a stop hunt to grab the stop losses that are located here. And once price moves further down to grab all of those stop losses, we may then potentially see the market move further up, right? So, as I said, guys, as far as I'm concerned, we should be, for the most part, looking for potential buy opportunities, right? As much as I'm saying that, just also bear in mind that the market had also given us this M structure over here, which has a neckline at that point. And as much as I'm saying that we should look for potential buy opportunities over here, the market may move to this level, right? And depending on fundamentals at this level, we may potentially see price move even further down to this level, which is the neckline of that huge W structure that we have on the weekly chart. And I said that should price come to this level where we have that neckline, that's where I believe we should look for further buy opportunities.